How's it going, all you cozy people? And welcome back to Cozy Steve. So, for today's episode, we have our first review going on today on some wax pens. And these are like on like the pen joints specifically, not like little like rectangle like square pod joints. Those are good too. I'll probably get one later on for the day, but today we're gonna focus on like specifically like pens, because I remember when I first started out with these, I had like some questions on these. I was a little confused on these. So hopefully I can answer some questions and then pretty much give my review on these. So the ones I have today are, this one's an Ooze Twist, the one like a slim one. Pretty sure you have seen these around like all your smoke shops and stuff like that. So we got the Ooze Twist, and then we got the Evod Twist. So two similar pens. The only difference is that the slim Ooze one is obviously a lot slimmer and smaller than this one. But there's also a very big difference between this one and that one. Up first, the very first thing that I want to get out the way is the 5 to 10 screw, because I have a lot of people that I hear in smoke shops and just in general when they first start using wax pens and stuff like that. If the carts, like the carts that hold the wax, do they fit on any battery? And that was like my big issue when I first started using these things, because I honestly had no fucking idea on what they were. And as simple as it comes, all carts should be 510 screwed. If they're not like 510 screwed, then your plug's either using some other kind of cards, using like jewel pods or some other kind of thing to put the wax in, because from what I've seen and from what I've noticed from either plugs or actual dispensaries is that they will always use the 510 screw. And the 510 screw is pretty much what goes inside like the pen. The reason I say that is because there's pens like the Evod Twist that also has threads on like the outer side. So when I was first shopping for these, I think you can see the pictures on the fucking website. I see this and I see the threads on the outside, so I'm like, okay, these carts obviously can't fit in there because they go on the outside, but no. There's a reason why. It's because these pens are different than these. These are only for 510 carts. That's all you can put on these. Like, that's it. That's the most you're gonna get out of these. But the cool thing about these is that since these also have like the threads on the outside, you can pretty much like attach tanks to it and stuff like that. It still holds the 510 screw because it's still for like the 510 screw, like the inside is still 510. It will still hold them. But in case you have like, fucking like a different tank or an adapter or some other shit that you want to put on here, for example, you have like a actual like dab melter or something like that, you can twist it on here, you can hit actual dabs or hit actual fucking like weed. And I had one, it was like the M3, I had one, but I fucking lost that shit, I don't know where it is. And it's pretty cool, you can pretty much just put it in there, put some dab on it, and then heats it up and you can just hit like actual like straight wax instead of using like a cart. So these both work well. Me personally, when it comes to like just pens though, I would honestly probably just go with just the regular one with the 510, unless you actually catch yourself using a lot of wax on like actual pens and you don't want to use like a rig, you don't have time to do that, you actually just want to hit wax. Then I guess I'll go with the Evod, because you can do it more easily. Or if you just want to go to the beach or somewhere like semi-private, you just want a little bit of weed, you can put like an adapter on it, put a little bit have a little bit of weed ready there, you can just hit it as you go and then you just get rid of it. But me personally, I'd probably just go for the smaller ones just for the carts. But if you plan on like going out for the day, if you have some other shit to do, you might smoke weed, you might smoke some dab, then I'd probably go definitely with like the twist ones. So these are all relatively the same price. I think I got this one for 20, I think I got this one for like 25. So they're all relatively around the same price, and they're all relatively good too. They all start off at, they both start off at 3.3 volts and go all the way up to 4.8, I think it is. Yeah, and they both go up to 4.8 volts. Me, if you guys, I guess temperature doesn't really matter, it all depends on you. Me personally, I keep mine at around like 4 exactly, because it's not too much to like completely burn the wax, but at the same time it's not too little where it's like doesn't hit as strong, because I like decent hits where it's like I take 3 and I'm like, okay, I'm chilling. But some people like take less, some other people they max it out, take like 1 or 2 hits and they're done for the day. But it's all pretty much personal preference from there. So yeah, I'm actually taking a hit off this one because I have not smoked this morning yet and making the video and I'm sober. So yeah, there's the Ooze Twist. I literally have like no fucking wax in this cart anymore. I need to get some more carts, but yeah, hope you guys are having a wonderful day, enjoying yourselves, staying in, staying cozy, getting lit for the day. Cheers, people. Nice. So we'll start off with like little things about the twist, about the Ooze actually. From what I've seen, these are probably some of the highest quality pens I've seen. Compared to this one, even though this one may be bigger, I have like broken this one for a second. Let's see if I can pull it out. But yeah, as you can see, these things will like pop out very fucking easily. And the thing about these is that these two little wires, if you fuck up one of them, you're gonna need a new pen. You're screwed. So, all because it's like bigger doesn't mean they're better. I mean, you can do more things with them, yes, but at the same time, they do seem a little bit more delicate as opposed to this one. This one, it's not been going anywhere. I've sat on this a couple times and it's been fine. Of course, with this one, I sat like once or twice, I think, which is done. And then, I mean, it still works, but you know, it broke off. You gotta be more delicate with it. And this one, I've sat on it a couple times, it's been fine. And then, as small and as light as it is, it's light. It's very light. When you have your card on it, it's like top heavy as shit. So it's very light. Doesn't feel like much, and it's sturdy as hell. I've been using it for a while. It looks nice, clean. I personally like to go with like the copper, rose, gold looking kind of thing. But they have all sorts of colors. They have gold, silver, red, blue, purple, pink. They even have like a Rasta one, whatever the fuck you want. So as opposed, this one's good. What I've noticed is that, and I think this goes for all cards, like all pens and cards specifically, is don't twist it all the way down. Like if you twist it all the way down, sometimes even the light comes on where you can't even hit it. It'll just be a blinking light if you look like that. That means I twisted it on like too much, so there's not enough airflow going through. So you untwist it and it should turn off. Well, if it fixes itself. Yeah. So when you untwist it, you give it like more airflow so the hits can be cleaner. So I usually go tight, untwist it, and leave it like that. So yeah. So pretty much don't have it loose, but at the same time don't have it like air restricting. So post from that, you know, pen's good. Like 5 clicks to turn it on, 5 clicks to turn it off. Things like 2 clicks to like change the. No, it's actually 2 clicks to change the fucking. Oh my god, I'm stupid. It's 2 clicks to like warm it up so you can take your hit better. And what I've noticed is that some pens actually do have different kinds of functions. I had another kind of pen like these. It wasn't the Evod specifically, but it was the one similar to the Evod. It still like the outside threads and the inside threads. So what it did is, you know, same thing, 5 to turn it off, 5 to turn it off, 2 to like warm it up, but the other one had like, when you click it 3 times, it actually changes like the volt power. Like I didn't know, like it still had the twist at the bottom, but it also had that option to change to the volt power. So if you click it 3 times, it'll blink like green. If you click it another 3 times, it'll blink like blue. If you click it another 3 times, I think it was like yellow or something. So if you yellow, you're like really burning through your shit, and if not, you're not. So yeah. I suppose from this one, what I've noticed is I don't have the adapter today, but I wish I did. But from use with the adapter, like with the wax, it works the same way. What I have noticed is that this one, since it is a little bit bigger, I guess it is a little bit stronger. This one does burn the wax a little bit more than this one does. Like I'll notice, like in my car, I have like little actual like burns in it sometimes. But aside from that, no problems with this one. Works well. But with the adapters, they are really nice. I would honestly prefer to use, I would say like actual wax for if you're using an adapter, because the weed works, but it's like such a small chamber where it's like you're gonna constantly find yourself like refilling it. Besides for dab, you can get yourself a big glob, put it on there, and then just burn away as you please. So, but at the same time, you have to be aware if you are hitting wax, this shit will stay hot inside. So after you take your hit, you gotta realize that it's gonna keep burning in there. You're gonna have something coming out as an excess. So yeah, aside from that, from these two, me personally, I pick both. I have both. It depends on what I'm doing for the day. So if I'm just going out, chilling, not doing much, probably at work or some shit, regular pen. If I'm going out to the beach with friends or a rave or something like that, definitely I take the bigger one. You can change the adapters and all that shit. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So on a review basis, what I think of these, I think they're great. Honestly, they're I guess they're not the highest fucking quality. I don't really see how much better you can really get from these. But for what they are and what they do, they're excellent. Me personally, I have seen that there are like the other actual batteries, because these are like the specific like pen batteries, obviously, because they're a fucking pen. But there's also batteries where it's like literally like little boxes, Me personally, I've come to see that those are actually better, and they're actually like even more expensive. Like these go up to like 20. I've seen one of the boxes cost like over like $65 for like a good one. I was like, all right, so I'm gonna try to get one of those in the future eventually, but. Aside from that, pens, they're great. The only issue I might see with it maybe is that, of course, it is a pen. If you're going to be moving around, if you have it in your pocket or something, you're going to be moving around and stuff like that, it might get in the way depending on what you do for your work or what you're planning to do. So if you're like sitting down a lot or somewhere, it might be like pushing up against you or something like that, so you might have to take it out for that. So that's the only reason why I'll see probably like the box batteries to be an improvement, but other than that, not really. So yeah, Ooze, great company. I've been using it since these things first blew the fuck up out of nowhere, and then Evod is also great. Been using it for a while. They've both come in handy. So all in all, both of these are excellent. I haven't really seen any problems with them besides the one that this one, is kind of fragile. Then other than that, that's about it with these. I definitely need to get more cards because I finished this one. I'm actually in a little bit of snack. For those of you that don't know, before you start judging me, I have a big obsession with sour gummy worms, Trolley specifically. So yes, I got 5-pound bags. Anyways, so that's pretty much it with these. They're great. They work. They have their uses. They do what they're supposed to do. Yeah, that's pretty much it with these. So if you guys have anything else you guys would like me to do a review on, probably different batteries on carts themselves, or actual reed strains and shit like that, please put them down in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do. And of course, if you guys have any more questions, anything you guys would like to talk, any you guys you would like to see me talk about, either weed related or anything related, I'm down with it. Just leave it down in the comments and see which ones I can get to. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little review. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review today. It was a little bit different, so I'm trying to keep them up. I like doing reviews. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review on these little wax pens for today. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little review on these wax pens. So yeah, thank you. Hope you guys enjoy your day, and like always,